Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Idleon 100% Achievement Journey. Today we'll talk about our brand new guild that we just created, and we're gonna promote our main character to Barbarian. First we'll play with our archer a little bit. He's going to do catching for the very first time. As I walk there regarding the guild, eventually you're gonna see the name of the guild appear under me. I'm gonna talk about it, but for information is in the conclusion of the video, comments down below, and on Discord, our channel Discord. So here I gotta shoot this thing to get a better bonus. Having known that, I would have used my piercing attack, but that's fine. We get a new hint because it's the first time I do catching. It's pretty straightforward. Once I reach, I believe, level 8, I'm gonna create a brand new tool, a new net. Here, I can do 21 bucks an hour because, well, I'm only level 1. We're going to continue with the archer and we're going to do some crafting. Here I'm crafting 1 peanut to initiate the Journeyman quest chain. We'll do that later. And I'm going to create 8 things for a task in the merit shop. Better tools, better bags, and Anvil Tab, which will give me an achievement also. I'm also making some of the weapons because I'm gonna need them for the tier 2 or the Anvil 2 level weapons later on as a mat. So Pack Mule Crafter is completed and we get access to our first Amarok gear. I'm gonna keep those 4 points for later, but I need to complete more quests to have access to more Amarok gear. To get the achievement, all I have to do now is to use Anvil 2, which I created. It's a usable item right there at the top. And here's our achievement, Anvil Expansion. So that's done and gives me access to these equipment, and these weapons are pretty good. Forest fibers are going to be very important. Distilled water is very easy to get. More on this later. I'll make Barbarian or Warrior and also the Mage weapon. I still don't have the bow because I need a lot of gold. As you can see here, I'm crafting a bunch of peanuts. I'll initiate the questline like I said, and I'll give the first batch of peanuts to the quest giver, but I'm gonna need multiple batches, and didn't look up exactly how many peanuts I need. In a future episode, maybe next episode or the following one, you're gonna see the Journeyman being created. I'm taking my time here. It's pretty simple, just need to make a lot of peanuts, that's all. There's also a quest with the mushroom guy who's asking for peanuts. If I want to make that pouch, I have to be level 9. So here, I was surprised by this achievement because I didn't know I would reach the top of the tree, and it says that you have to jump down. I kind of believed it, to be honest, but I was surprised with this, so that's why I started recording as soon as the achievement popped up. This telescope thing will initiate the ability to get constellations, but we're not going to look at that too much because there's so many mechanics in this game that I don't want to get overwhelmed, and eventually we'll talk about constellation. I don't know when, one day. There's one right there. I'm about to click on it and there's requirements for each, and this one all I have to do is go AFK for 1 hour. I will get this constellation, but you won't see it and we won't talk about it for a little bit. I want to concentrate on one thing at a time, otherwise I'll go crazy. Okay, here, this is my future Journeyman, and I'm going to initiate the questline to become, well, I just said it, a Journeyman. So here I dropped the peanut, but it's the wrong spot. Of course, no way I would have figured that out on my own. Saw that on a guide. A bunch of people recommended that I make a Journeyman, so I looked it up, and that's what you need to do. This initiates the quest. But I forgot to bring the other peanuts with me. So I'm gonna have to go back in town. So he wants 100. Let's check how much I have. 175. We're gonna go in town, pick them up, give him his peanuts. We're already back. That's the magic of jump cuts. So quest completed, but now he wants more. How much does he want? He wants 250 and I don't have them yet. So later on you're gonna see other clips where I give him more peanuts until become a journeyman one day. Apparently they're pretty good at AFK and stuff like that. I don't know much about this class yet. This is the guild, AVG YT Guild. So anybody is welcome to join. If you have a pulse, you are welcome to join or you will be accepted in this guild. More information in the conclusion, in the comments section, and in the Discord channel, like I said. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, there's 2 of us only because I announced it in Discord. But I'm hoping that you will join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to create a little bit of a community with our own guild. Okay, let's take a look at Alchemy. I put a link to an Alchemy guide. I more or less understand it, but I'm starting to kind of get it, I guess. So I'm just showing you where I stand right now. I attributed characters to some of the cauldrons, but I'm focusing on water more because I need distilled water to make the Anvil 2 level weapons, the golden weapons, like the bayonet for instance, which is the first weapon I'm gonna make for my warrior. You'll notice I'm not full screen right now. Sometimes I forget to do F11 when I start the game. Okay, so you can see these are the weapons I'm talking about, the second row. We'll take a look at fishing also. I want to show you where I stand on fishing. This is my fisherman. I'm level 11. I was able to make a fishing pole. You can see that I'm missing a bunch of equipment. So next episode I'm going to create all the equipment I'm missing so this character can also grow. And I want this character to also be a Barbarian because Barbarians are good at fishing. But I'll make a squire one of these days. Maybe one of the next characters. Maybe the next character will be a squire. We'll see. I want to make every class, of course. This strange fish is the first time I pick it up. And I forgot how it's called. So level 11 in fishing. Sometimes get balloons too. Another relatively simple job. Here I'm going to buy this pack. 4,500 gems. I'm going to have to spend those gems in a very smart way because I don't want to put any more money until I would assume there's going to be a World 4 one day, I guess. So these are the cards I got. And some of them are quite good. Also the helmet gives extra XP. It's pretty nice. Let's take a look at the cards I got. Chaotic Amarok. I'm far from being able to kill it. Just showing you the cards. 18% chopping speed is pretty good for my lumberjack, who's not that good at chopping trees so far. 28 agility, very nice for my archer. 24% card drop chance could be very good maybe for my journeyman. And look at that, my first weekly guild task, but it's easy to do when you actually pay real money. Okay, let's go fight the boss. Why am I showing you this boss fight again? Well, let's remember that this is an achievement journey series, which means once I kill this boss, I'm gonna get an achievement. That's why this clip is here. Boss is down and we get card Enthusiast. I thought I would get it right after I bought those cards from the pack, but I guess not. And I'm gonna fight him again, of course, because I have a bunch of keys, but I don't need to show you that. Here, I am going to farm for fibers because I need fibers for the weapon I want to make for my warrior, and I need 1250 of them, but my chopping is only level 21. So I'm going to use those candy to level up my chopping. It's going to be 1 level per candy. Then I'll spend a lot of time here. Of course, I'm going to play the mini game also. So let's do this. Level 22 gives me a bunch of fibers. Do it again. Level 23. Then I'll play the chopping game, which gives me guaranteed logs. My record is 109, and the goal is 141 for the achievement. So I was not able to do it yet. Will I ever be able to do it? Maybe, if I'm lucky. Please let me know in the comment if you think that the score required to get the achievement on Steam are difficult to attain or not for each minigame. For me, the toughest one is mining, at least so far. And that's it. I'm gonna pick this up. 5 fibers, that's it. My character will stay there for a long time, until I got enough for the weapon. But that's next episode. So here I completed a quest that wakes up this guy, and he offers class advancement. And I had to think about it, but I decided to go with Barbarian. And next episode I will use the guide, the Barbarian guide, to attribute points correctly. So why do I choose Barbarian? First of all, damage and health, I like it, and also I'm doing fishing. But it's my main character, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But my secondary character will also be a Barbarian, like I said, and the Squire will be another character that I'll make in the future. The main reason is damage and health. That's why I chose Barbarian. Once I do that, I got 106 points, so we'll figure this out next episode. Once I do that, there was the rope that you're gonna see on the right was all rolled up. Now I have access to the upper portion of this map. I'm gonna see the next zone, and we're gonna see on the map where I stand compared to the boss. Am I already talking about the boss? Well, I'll show you where I am on the map if you don't know the game all that much. It's still gonna take a while, but as you can see, I'm pretty much halfway there in terms of distance, but I'm gonna have to play a lot more if I want to be ready to kill that boss and reach World 3. So that would be it. Regarding the guild, it's going to be pretty relaxed. The only requirement is that you play the game, bring GP a little bit, and eventually if we become big, I might have to raise the bar, but it will take a while. If you join the guild, I invite you to join our Discord. I created a special role for guild members and also a private channel where we can talk. Once I reach 10 members, I might take a little break in recruiting, but if I have let's say 3, 4, 5 people waiting, then I'll invite them all. That's because of the extra GP you get for being a guild of the size of 10 or less people. Anyways, I hope you join. This way we're gonna have our own little community. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.